Hello. Today we're here to take a look at this. This is my minimized, maximized, whichever, it's definitely modified, Slingfire. Start with, we've cut down the handle, or the stock, added some padding and duct tape to this to make it more comfortable for your hand, and I've gotten rid of the jammed or the top rail, added a zip tie sling point, and removed the weird gray textured and orange muzzle from the front and added one in with duct tape. Obviously I've taken the screws out so I can show you the insides. When you take the screws out, don't just leave them on the top of the shell so that when you turn it over they all fall out and you lose them. Put them in something like this. Like that. The stock, I have put a piece of 1/2 inch CPVC in here with lots of putty and some screws. More screws over here, and this was a T once upon a time, but it's now inside of the stock. They come together to form a stock. It still works. You can push against it, you can wobble it, it wiggles a little bit because it's a pretty crappy job. And that still comes off. The insides, we have the internals from a BuzzBee Baron. This one's modified. With the plunger tube cut down about the A much. Inside, we have this, which I'm sure is hard for you to see, but there's the Baron plunger tube, a bit of foam to space it back because I cut it too short. Still, bring it back. You can sort of see the O-ring. It's just barely, I mean, if we bring it back that much, the O-ring is right there. So, yeah. Other than that, we've gotten rid of this inner barrel. Added the piece of foam, greased everything up. And inside of here, I replaced the 2 springs in the handle that allowed it to ratchet with 2 pieces of brass tube. Otherwise, everything else is stock, basically. So we have the Baron plunger tube, and the front of the Slingfire plunger tube gooped and epoxied on, because with epoxy, I found out it just kept breaking, but the goop is flexible enough that it stays strong. And this would be the part where I'd fire it, but I don't want to bore you by putting all the screws back into this. So that'll be a separate video. Bye.